There's a person who's been hanging out in my streams and just absorbing information and taking it all in. They're not even a client of mine. They've just been spending time in our community, and they just had their first stream back, and oh my god, I have to share it with you because it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. What's up, streamers? It's ashnichrist. I'm all about helping you pursue your dreams and learn to stream, and that's exactly what we do during the Twitch streams too, which I'm going to tell you about today because something crazy happened. So today we're going to be talking about 𝐂𝐔𝐒𝐒. 𝐂𝐔 made a document of information and just notes that he took during the stream, and I PogChamped so hard when he showed it to me because it is absolutely amazing. I made a video about how to plan your streams. I'll leave a link for right up here, but 𝐂𝐔 really took this project and this information a step further. If you haven't already, make sure that you hit subscribe and click the bell so you can get notified when these videos come out so you can get good like 𝐂𝐔, cause dang. I think this warrants a move over to my office actually, so let's go over here. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is because 𝐂𝐔 honestly just killed it here. Like, check this out. So this is the document that 𝐂𝐔 created based on what he has learned just hanging out in the streams. I've told some of you that I do stream coaching, like one-on-one coaching and group coaching as well. So there's definitely an avenue for people who learn best by being held accountable by someone else and just need like some extra advice and push. But 𝐂𝐔 spent so much time just in the stream, and he's learned so much that he created this document. So let's look at it real fast. He's got a stream topic, which is tell me about your RPG character. So this is similar to the question of the day strategy, which is what I recommend a lot of people do if they're having trouble with chat engagement and interaction. So basically what happens here is every time that someone talks in 𝐂𝐔's chat now, he has a topic to go back to get them involved in the conversation as well. As the people come in and the conversation starts to pile up, then everyone kind of feels like they are contributors to that conversation. They learn more about each other, they're able to share their own experiences and hear from others as well. So this really fosters a sense of community. So just like starting off, this is awesome, right? Then we've got intro and occasional comment, which is hello and welcome to the village. My name is 𝐂𝐔. I'm a dungeon master. I'm on my journey to help everyone level up their skills as a game master. I talked about this in my how to find your niche / value video. I'll leave a link for that in the top right corner for you all. This is absolutely amazing. So this is great to say if you get a host or a raid or just from time to time. Like if 𝐂𝐔 is one of those people that actually watches their viewer counts during his stream, if he sees a big influx of people, that's a great time for this statement because this statement sets the tone. It also tells people the mission that 𝐂𝐔 is on, which is absolutely amazing, right? Like when people know what you stand for, if they have a journey to get behind, they're more likely to stand with you than if you didn't have a journey at all. Then 𝐂𝐔 took it just a step further, and that was to plan out his entire stream. So he's got this announcement section, which is explaining to people what he's been up to the past week, what he plans on doing for this current week. He talks about me and how I reviewed his channel because I've been a big part of his growth and of him learning, and then he sets the schedule as well. So he sets some expectations here of like what people can expect, what they're going to be doing together. This is a good time to get people excited for the week and excited for your streams and what your plans are. With this first iteration of this document, it was a return stream, so he'd taken a few months off, and during this announcement section he got really real and raw and vulnerable and talked about how he feels like he had failed as a content creator and as a community leader. And he just had this amazing moment of vulnerability, which I talk about all the time as well, like how important that is for you and for growing a community. And he had just an amazing response from his based community, which I will show you all in just a second after we get through the rest of this document. So the next thing is that he was specifically looking at how he can engage with chat and make them feel welcome. So people who have joined and chatted, not just people who have joined. So he's not calling people out of lurk, or he's not calling people out of following. He's specifically talking to people who have joined and chatted, and he says, welcome to the village, and acknowledges them by name, which is awesome. Everyone loves that little moment of like, oh my god, I'm getting called out by the streamer right now. Is this real? Hello? Then he's got topics of conversation, so he has something to refer back to if the conversation ever starts to kind of dull a little bit, which usually happens in real life around 7 minutes. This is something that happens during streams sometimes too, is the conversation just comes to a lull, and to have a topic list of the things that you want to talk about when those lulls happen is very helpful for you to be able to switch whenever you have an experience of a lull. And then we've got reaction scripts, which I think is amazing. So when someone follows or subscribes, what happens? And he goes into detail about those reactions and what those should look like. So reactions are actually rituals for your channel. This is something that like people start to expect whenever something specific happens. And rituals are a huge part of building a successful brand. A lot of really successful brands have very well established rituals, and people know them by those rituals, right? There's also a video over this, which is like the 7 things crazy successful streamers do differently. I'll leave a link for you all for that one as well, because that's huge, and that video didn't pop off for some reason, even though it definitely should have. Then we've got stream topic, so going even deeper, right? Even deeper here into tell me about your RPG character, into bits and tips and hosts and raids, like what happens during these situations during the stream, right? Then we've got a streaming values section, which I absolutely love. We talk all the time during the stream about setting values instead of rules. So values are positive, right? Rules are usually created with a negative light, but values are something that when people know your values and the things that you believe, then they're more likely to stand behind you and to join you on your mission and to get excited about your community, because the most powerful communities, online and offline, are not built on shared interests. Just because you gather a bunch of gamers into a room together doesn't mean they're all going to be friends, right? The most powerful communities are based on shared beliefs. So when you start entering your beliefs and inserting them into your content, people are more likely to know what you stand for and to instantly decide, okay, is this place for me or is it not? And you want them to make that decision as quickly as they can, because if it's not a place for them, then they need to move on and go find somewhere that is a place for them. But if it is and they agree with your beliefs, they're going to be super pumped. They're going to see your stream and be like, where has this guy been all my life? Yes, this is exciting. Then he's also planned out the outro section, which he kind of sums up everything that happened and just thanking people in general. Now, usually with these outros during your stream, you want to make these really fast, right? Like you want them to be quick, and you want to really get people hyped and excited and get them in the mood to spam, because what you do after your streams on Twitch specifically, this might not be the same on your platform as well, but what you do is you want to raid someone, right? Like you want to bring your community over to another streamer. You want to try to break them and get people excited and hyped up. That is such a fulfilling moment as a streamer, and the way that you make that happen and make it really, really good is you make it happen very quickly. It's like the end of a YouTube video, right? You don't draw these things out, because then people are like, oh hey, the video's almost over, now I don't care anymore. You do the same thing with your stream. If you're telling people like, oh, we're looking for someone to stream, hopefully we'll find somebody good, and you're searching around for 5 minutes, they're not gonna stick around to see like who you're gonna raid, right? Like they're just gonna leave and they're gonna go find someone else because that entertainment is over. But if you do it quick and you thank them and you get them excited and hyped, then they're more likely to stay around, right? So this was absolutely amazing. Oz showed me this document and I was like, what? Like, this is amazing. I highly recommend that you guys take as much as you can from this document. And honestly, I would just say, like, copy this, Oz, if that's okay with you. Like, if they could copy this and just use it, but obviously putting in their own information. This is basically a roadmap to how to have a great stream. So now that we have all these plans and ideas and we basically have a roadmap for our stream, what does this look like in practice? I'm gonna show you a little bit of Oz's stream. Okay, this is Oz's stream. Like, oh, I'm so excited to get into this. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back. Welcome to the village. You're here in the village that has yet to have a name. My name is Oz. I'm a dungeon master. I'm an RPG designer, and eventually, well,
so that's his intro and occasional comment where he's setting the tone.
Today, hello.
There's his mission. Amazing.
How has life been the last few months? Hope you have lots of stress-free time.
Chat engagement immediately.
Yes. And also no.
Awesome.
So
I'll leave a link to his channel down below if you want to check it out, because it's really, really good.
Streaming because a number of reasons, including I didn't have a breakdown, but things weren't amazing. Basically, I burned out. To say I burned out would be a lot more accurate than anything. Basically.
So he gets into this in more detail later, where he says that he feels like a bad community leader, he feels like a bad streamer, and he burned out really bad, and he felt terrible because he did do some things that he said were relatively like rude, and he had low tolerance for some people, which we've been there, right? Like, whenever you experience burnout, that's exactly what happens. It's terrible and it's difficult, but that is a part of that. And he just got really honest and vulnerable, and that was really strong of him. Being able to do that is not easy, and it's also definitely something that can connect with people, right? Because it's emotional, it's real.
Some trouble. I Valhalla.
Here, let's skip ahead just a little bit.
Okay, apparently it's given me.
He just had 3 subs in a row.
Oh no, Sassy, thank you so much. Jesus, these subs. What's going on? It's probably going to do it again.
A third one.
Etc. Oh my god.
3 subs.
Post those friendships if you've subscribed.
On his first stream back.
If you're unsubscribed, type exclamation mark hype into the chat for the bot to respond with a mighty
I love
warrior.
this so much. And, this is one of the best
warn the long
things.
Dead that more heroes approach. Jack, thank you for the sub.
Love it. So here's why this happened, right? Like, he just got 3 subs in a row on his first stream back. He probably had like 5 viewers or something, but he's got some good chat activity because he's streamed before, so he's already got some established relationships. So it's not necessarily that he has 0 viewers, right? He's already kind of got a base. But the reason that these people subscribed is because he took this seriously, right? He built this plan, and then he was honest with them, and he told them what his plans were for the future and how he could just be a better person. He got open and honest and vulnerable, and that vulnerability in content creation is extremely powerful. Like, people get behind vulnerable people. They want to be around them because you being vulnerable and honest is difficult, and we all know that that's hard to do, and we respect that.
What do you think of that sub sound?
So this was amazing. 3 subs immediately. Did a fantastic job. Like, he was the eye contact the entire time. I need to pause this again. The eye contact the entire time was on point. He did an amazing job. He did fantastic. He did great. Oz, I'm so freaking proud of you, dude, and I'm so proud of this document that you made that you were able to refer to during your streams, which helped you keep everything on pace and start the basis for your Viking community. Your freaking friendships are gonna sail so far and wide across the dang sea on Twitch. Okay, this is awesome. So I wanted to show you this video just to show you the power of planning, right? Like that is so important for you to be able to maintain your momentum during your cast and to make sure that there are never any lulls in conversation or content or value for people that are coming in to your channel, regardless of if you have a ton of viewers, just a base community, or no one. You should be doing planning to this level. You should know what you want to do. This is going to make your channel stand out and grow faster than someone who's just like trying to hopefully maybe this'll work it, right? But anyways, there's a link for Oz's past broadcast and the document down below if you guys want to watch the entire past broadcast and be able to compare that to the document that he made. I'm not going to be able to do all of that in a YouTube video because that's just like way too long, right? But if you want to check that out and you want to see how powerful this is and everything that it unlocked for him during his first stream back after a very long break, I highly recommend that you do that. This is a learning opportunity, right? Like this is a huge moment here. You can learn a lot from this stream and this document. So if you're trying to learn about streaming, highly recommend that you do the thing. If you want to absorb some knowledge like Oz did, you can come by and hang out during the streams Wednesday to Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time. Don't forget to hit subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!